Today, the rankings are all over the map, from the NBA to the G League on down. Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyrie Walker, Mike Mays, finally, you have all been selected, and today, you'll be judged. Let's start with Spence. What you have to understand is that Spencer is so good one-on-one that his peers, his teammates, his opponents, they vouch for him. They said that he's one of the best one-on-one three-dribble players in the league. And when we crossed paths, they were no doubt right about that. The combination of height, skills, strength, and arm length make him really hard to stop. First off, he can shoot, like for real, and can shoot it from deep too. He raises up and has a fairly high release point that makes it tough to cover. Mid-range, three-point range, doesn't matter. I've guarded players that many of you think that are the best in the world, but I didn't struggle this much guarding them.
I knew it was coming too.
But his bread and butter is the one-leg jumper. For someone my height, after he bumps you, it's hard to get to. One-leg shots, they kind of throw off your timing. But not only that, he kicks his leg out in phase, making it tough. But it's not just me at my height struggling to block it. Everybody does. And afterwards talking to him, it was cool learning that he got better at this because of Luka. But when he's ready to get to that cup, that's just what he does. Him lifting his arm to the rim even at the slightest jump, he's already at the rim. He's physical too. Uses that off arm very well to stun you defensively. And then on defense, when he really tries, he contests everything. When I went up for hooks, I couldn't even see the rim. So one-on-one, all around, he's just a complete package. When it comes to physical tools, you can see it already, right? I'm 6 foot. Look how much taller and stronger he is than me. It kind of caught me off guard. Mental toughness, he's never rattled. Even when I beat him, he wasn't tripping at all. Just turned the jets up on me. I promise you, there's no shaking his confidence. He has too much of it. With that said, I'm 100% putting Spencer Dinwiddie in the S class as a 3-star. Yes, the same as Kyrie. And what absolutely solidified it is a long list of people, his peers. They told me that he would beat one-on-one. Some of them are your favorite players, believe it or not. Now, Kyrie Walker. Kyrie is a big guard, matchup nightmare when he wants to be. His jumper, in my opinion, is his strongest attribute, especially in a one-on-one. And for me in particular, if I didn't block him on the ground, I wasn't getting to it at all in the air. He can shoot from a standstill and off the dribble, which adds to his bag tremendously. He also has a handle for his size. In a few situations when he decided to use it, he got me out of there. For someone his size, he definitely moves different, and it goes to show you he's actually just a really good athlete. Now getting downhill, I wish he did it more and made me adjust when we played. But I'm glad he didn't, and we kept our ones light because last thing I need is one of these guys getting hurt. But he was a tough cover getting downhill, absolutely. Felt helpless a couple of times, actually. Defensively, he could give a little bit more effort. I was comfortable shooting the ball because he didn't take away my space. But the real reason is because he wasn't trying to get hezzy. And technically, he never did. Stayed disciplined the whole time. He's a capable defender, but our matchup wasn't a fair indicator of that. I need to see more for sure in the future. Offensively, his IQ is up there, but even us going like 80%, I could show him a bag that he would never allow me a chance to strip this basketball like he was here. If I had Kyrie for like a year, I could turn him into a Jaylen Brown type player, which is one of his favorite players. His potential really is through the roof at 23 years old. With that said, I'm putting him in the A class as a 1-star for now. Now, let's move on to Fambi. Fambi is another big guard. Can handle it, shoot it, and if he catches you slipping, he'll dunk on you. His strength is defense. Even going off his last matchup with Nesco, although he lost, he made Nesco work for every single bucket and took him down to the wire.
Sit. Don't play it.
Me personally, I had him down 6-1. Game was a 7. I just needed one more bucket, and he fought back. We played for like 40 minutes before ending in a draw from both of us about to pass out. He takes pride on that end. Now, with offense, his strength is shooting. When he gets it going, it gets crazy for sure. And it'll make you question whether he could be playing at a higher level or not. Rises up and has a high release on the jumper and doesn't mind going through contact. Now on the other hand, he takes bad shots, tough shots, which lowers his percentage. And he probably should mix things up by going to the basket more.
Oh man, I gotta see it, bro.
His worst attributes is that he's not in great shape. So when he gets deep in the game, his shot quality goes down because he's tired. Fambi has landed himself in the B class as a 3-star, mainly due to the fact that he doesn't close games out that he should win, but has a lot of notable wins, beating a lot of good players. Moving on to Mike Mays Jr. Mike is literally the best shooter I've seen in person. Now, I'm not saying he's a better shooter than Steph, but in a workout, I bet everything that I have in my account that he go toe-to-toe with him. If you don't close that gap, he's going to make the shot without a doubt. Guarding him, it was a wild experience because when I played against him for the first time, I had met him 10 minutes before that, so I didn't know what he could do. He shot the lights out and could do it going either way or standing at the volleyball line, didn't matter. It's absolutely his strength, and pair that up with his speed. He's crazy fast. Now, normally someone who runs this fast doesn't have good brakes, but not him. He puts those brakes on and pulls the jumper perfectly on balance. Now, as far as his weakness, it's his physical tools. He's actually very athletic. Seen him windmill and all that, but even with that, he's still like 5'8", somewhere around there. So there's only so much us little guys are capable of defensively. He can stay in front, but not great at challenging vertically. But even still, he's gonna make up with it on the other end. His jumper is perfection, landing him 100% in the A class as a 1-star. Matter of fact, when he's on a break, I challenge any of you platforms to invite him out and have him play against your best. I guarantee you he will destroy most of them. He's the same level of player as Uncle Scoob and Nesco, without a doubt. But let me know how you feel about all this in the comments section. Let's talk about it. I'm going around city to city ranking players, so stay tuned on my Instagram. And if you haven't already, check it out. Here's the one-on-one with me versus Spencer Dinwiddie.